From the grassroots to the global, we've got the splashy side of local sports today on The Express. On today's show,
she's a pretty driven, focused athlete.
Jenna Spencer, how she made the junior national luge team.
She knows exactly where she wants to go in this sport.
Sports was part of therapy.
Paralympian Daryl Neighbor, what he's learned since winning gold.
Grand Fondo is to cycling what the Sun Run is to running.
The Prospera Valley Grand Fondo, why it's one of BC's biggest cycling events.
Welcome our newest inductees.
Plus, meet the BC Sports Hall of Fame 2012 inductees.
Sport kind of crosses all sorts of cultural boundaries and inspires people in a lot of different ways.
See that and more, local expression. Welcome to The Express, only on Shaw TV. I'm Johanna Ward. Today we're hosting from the Surrey Sports Centre for the 2012 Women's BC Open International Water Polo Games. I tell you, we've got some serious girl power on today's sports show. Up first, it's the newest recruit for the junior national luge team.
Jenna does a lot of real quick, explosive power type movements, primarily things that mimic the start movement in the sport of luge. Let's do first set of hand cleans, just the weight of the bar. Second and third set, we'll add a little bit of weight.
Strength and conditioning coach Craig Hill leads Pemberton athlete Jenna Spencer in a series of power cleans. This classic Olympic lift was one of a series of exercises drilled into Jenna over the summer, here at the Canadian Sports Centre Pacific in Whistler.
It was a lot of starts, a lot of running, and weightlifting. Definitely a lot of lifting because that's kind of my weak side.
All of that heavy lifting paid off. It's been a banner sliding season for the local luge athlete. Jenna was the first from the sea to sky to join the national junior luge team. This 15-year-old now trains and travels full-time with the team based out of Calgary.
It's almost nice being part of this team because you're all there for the same reason. Everyone wants to win. Everyone wants to impress their coaches.
And Jenna has done just that. She slid into her first Junior World Cup podium finish with a bronze last month in Austria. She was the only North American to finish top 10.
I worked really hard to get that win. I trained really hard and we only had like a few runs, like 13 or something. I felt like my starts were not that great, but my runs were really, really good and I'm really confident.
Jenna's luge journey began 5 years ago in Whistler, where Luge Canada hosted youth recruitment camps to capitalize on the Whistler Sliding Centre, built for the 2010 Winter Olympic Games. The then elementary school student fell in love with the sport faster than her 100-kilometer-plus speeds. The Olympics changed the course of her life forever.
I'd be doing something completely different, and I wouldn't have changed schools, and I wouldn't have met all these fantastic people. Like, my life would have been completely different.
The grade 10 student enrolled in the sports program at Whistler Secondary is enjoying her short stay at home, giving her gym time with Craig, one of a half a dozen trainers and coaches who are helping make Jenna's dream become a reality.
More explosive.
Not bad.
I think what we did this summer made me pass testing, helped me get on the team, which helped me do really good in races. So I think he set me up for a really excellent year.
Jenna she's a pretty driven, focused athlete. You don't see that in a lot of girls her age. You know, being only 15, she knows exactly where she wants to go in this sport. She's pretty special that way.
Never resting on her laurels, the 2012 winter season looks bright for this young rising star. She's living the life dedication and hard work have earned her.
10, you have to start learning harder stuff. Lifestyle is awesome. I mean, like, what more could you ask? Like, you sleep, you eat, and you slide all day, every day. It's really awesome.
From Whistler, the home of future Olympians, I'm Nicole Fitzgerald for The Express.
Jenna is also a member of the National Junior Dragon Boat team, and she won multiple golds at the World Championships in Florida last summer. Now our next gold medalist sporting success takes us to the Richmond Curling Club. Meet Paralympic curler Daryl Neighbor and find out what in 2012 is more precious to him than gold.
7,000 or 8,000 people screaming and hollering the whole time.
Richmond curler Daryl Neighbour got to do what most Canadian athletes only dream about, compete at the 2010 Games on home soil, or in his case, home ice.
Every shot we made, there was a roar. It was just electric.
Neighbour and his team won the gold in Paralympic curling, but they never expected to do it in front of so many hardcore fans.
It just turned out as good as we could hope for, or better.
Big and heavy.
About 21 ounces worth.
So your piece is part of a big...
Yeah, part of a big puzzle. You can see the raven's head.
You wear it around the house sometimes?
No, but it's fun to look at.
When the gold medalist first got hurt on the job in 2000, he thought his life was over.
When it first happened, I thought it was pretty much the end. But sports was part of therapy. I found something that just came naturally to me, and yeah, I can't get enough of it.
Neighbour trains here at the Richmond Curling Club, while his team trains in their respective hometowns. But they're all on the ice from July until late April.
I basically curl 6 days a week. We can't wait to get back on the ice.
The team will be heading to Korea for the World Championships soon. And yes, they have their sights set on the 2014 Paralympics in Sochi, Russia.
We're having such a great time that we don't want to quit. We know there's a lot of other curlers in the country that would love to take our place, but we don't want to retire just yet.
So would Team Canada consider making a fashion statement in Russia, similar to what Team Norway did here in 2010?
No, I don't think so. We'll stick to the red and white, and we'd rather make our statement with our game rather than the clothes.
I'm Bianca Solterbeck in Richmond for The Express.
Good luck, Daryl. We'll be watching for you in Russia and cheering you on. And you're watching The Express, and we're going to take a short break, but when we come back, we'll tell you about a special Red Mitten anniversary event that's coming up in Vancouver and share these stories.
On the road with one of BC's biggest cycling events.
It's an unbelievable sense of accomplishment to finish something like that.
On the way up at Climb On in Squamish.
In Squamish, if you're only out doing something twice a week, people assume you're injured.
The Express, only on Shaw TV.
Community programming on Shaw has been generously sponsored in part by...
The Express is brought to you in part by Plum, fashion supplier to host Johanna Ward.